Hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. How's everybody doing this evening on this lovely Monday evening? Hope that everyone finds this video very, very well. Hey, listen, I hope that you're doing great. We already did the countdown for September 30th, and it was a very successful countdown for the dollar a day challenge, and also for the $5 challenge, not a day, but at random. So review that video if you have not seen it yet. But now we're going to plunge into October 2019. I create these makeshift calendars in my trusty notebook every single month. And you want to know something? The best thing you could do when you're planning your budget is stare at a calendar. If you don't have a calendar, just make one. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just do the boxes, the name of the month and the year, and just write the numbers and what you want to indicate on it. Now, I designated certain days, like no-spend days, that are sprinkled on this calendar, sort of like Parmesan cheese, if you will. Just sprinkle it out and spread it out, and there's always a reason why, okay? Now, on the 5th, I'm expecting some company, some family, and I designated the day before on purpose as a no-spend day. I mean, find creative ways to entertain, family and entertain friends. On purpose, I did the no-spend days because that would be the time that I'd be the most tempted to spend extra, for example. Then I designated the 14th and the 15th, which I believe is a weekend, if I'm not mistaken, as a no-spend weekend. More about that in a minute. The 20th is a family member's birthday, and I put a circle around that. And I definitely wanted to make sure that I had a no-spend weekend before that so that we could indulge a little bit on the 20th. I designated, just for the heck of it, in the middle of that week on the 25th of October, just for the heck of it. I'm just not going to spend that day. I like to take each week to pick one day, sometimes two in a row. And right before Halloween, I'm also going to not spend 2 days before Halloween and reserve some of that little bit of extra petty cash for Halloween for the little boys and girls that you never know if they ring your bell and you want to be ready for the little ghosts and goblins. You see, it's the idea of planning ahead. I mean, what you do now in the beginning of the month lays down your foundation for the end of the month. That's how come these final days in the month, I'm not scratching, I'm adding up cash. Isn't a goal? Wouldn't the goal be great to just add up cash instead of scratching and clawing and figuring it out? No. That's why I had that video discussing the fat cat time of the month versus the lean. You don't want it to be that extreme. Oh, the first 10 days in a month you're living like a fat cat, and then the rest of the month you're screaming like a skinny chicken. No. Try to find some balance. How do you do that? Well, you cut back on common sense stuff. You make meals that double. Don't just make a one-shot meal. Make a one-pot meal with a lot of stuff in it that you could spread out throughout the week. Be creative. I like to post crock pot, slow cooker meals many times. I'm trying to think. I think I'd like to do that every single Sunday night so that you could plan at least one slow cook meal during the week. Yeah, you know what? That works. Good idea, Jan. But these planned days are on purpose, these no-spend days. I much rather have a no-spend day than a can't-spend day. Furthermore and beyond, I like to eat my own food that I cooked because I know what's in it. I may indulge in paper plates now and then, but that's okay. That's my little bit of reward for, doing those other things and going out of my way in that area. Hey, have to have a little treat. But this is it. The bottom line is this. When it comes to your calendar and your budget, look at it for what it's worth. You may discover more expenses or less expenses. You may discover that you had that extra birthday or anniversary that you have to deal with. And every single month is different. So therefore, treat every single month as differently as it is so that there are no surprises. So that at the end of the month, you could have your own personal countdown, whether it's with a dollar a day challenge or a $5 challenge or whatever method you use, whether it's with change or, like I said, dollars or fives or tens even, whatever it is. The idea is to save. There's a reason why I named my channel Jan from New York City Saves Money, because I would like to impart upon anyone that views this. If you haven't gotten into the habit, or you slacked off, or you forgot, you were never taught, guess what? I'd like to teach you, even if it's little by little. No savings is too small, and it is so true that a penny saved is a penny earned. And in the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Thanks so much for viewing this evening, and I really do appreciate your time. I look forward to coming back tomorrow with the weekly Save $10 Tuesday show. We're winding down on that series, boys and girls. I'm going to have tomorrow and next week, and then that'll be the series finale next week. But you have a collection of them throughout this past year to review too. So have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you tomorrow on the Save $10 Tuesday show. Have a great night.